everyone, it's SAqKlA here again. Welcome back for another video. Today we are playing Blutrane's Even Hunter on the Wild Mode ladder. This deck has been on my radar ever since Blutrane released the list on Twitter, but I haven't really been playing as much Wild Mode recently. I've been moving back and forth between Standard and Wild. So I've only just found the time to play the deck, and I am certainly glad that I have tried it out because it is the start of the Mage season and I wanted to see how this deck would fare on the ladder. So what have you got in this deck? You've got a mixture of secrets. You've got Hyena Alpha to go with your secrets, and you have Glaive Zuka, really cool to see that card being played again. Garrison Commander and Steamwheedle Sniper taking advantage of your hero power costing 1. So Garrison Commander, you can play your hero power twice on a turn, and Steamwheedle Sniper lets you snipe enemy minions. So with the 1 cost hero power, the interactions between those cards and your hero power just becomes a bit easier, right? So the ultimate sort of combination with this deck, in my opinion, is Garrison Commander and the Dragonbane. So basically, you can hero power twice, and Dragonbane with its 5 extra damage each time you hero power, I think can be very pertinent, very significant in helping you win games. And you'll see that interaction a bit later on in this video. So, Call of the Wild, nice to see that card return. It costs 8 now, so thank you to Blizzard for unnerfing that card. And I'm really happy that it's seeing play in this deck. So, let's start out here against a priest. It is a Reno Priest. And, oh yeah, that combo I was talking about. Dragonbane. Garrison Commander. I waited until I had the mana to play this combo. And this game is pretty much over. Unless, of course, he has Reno Jackson. If he has Reno, he's still in trouble. Because I Call of the Wild. Which means I could kill Reno and still deal significant damage to his face. So he doesn't have Reno, but he's desperate to heal, and he's doing a pretty good job of healing and keeping himself in the game. But he played into the rat trap. And that means he's just dead. So this game was a perfect example of how strong this deck is. We beat a Reno Priest. That's a big deal. Okay. Let's head into our next game.
Versus Garrison.
And we're going up against Amaz. Wow.
Victory for the Forsaken.
I'm going to assume this is not the famous Twitch streamer called Amaz. Who at one point, I think in the early days of Hearthstone, was considered to be one of the best priest players in the world. And he still plays Hearthstone now, but he plays more Battlegrounds than he does the ladder. Very entertaining personality is Amaz.
Someone's got to lead the charge.
Okay, so Pirate Warrior. With a clever play, getting patches out. So, on that turn I could have played Mad Scientist, but I'm going to go with Wandering Monster. Because I think the minion that comes out of Wandering Monster will be better statted than a Mad Scientist. Or not. Or not. But look, this is a board pick. That actually worked out really, really well for me.
Target acquired.
So we can go minion for minion with him. We have no issues here.
My blade be thirsty.
That's interesting. Frothing Berserker can often be a card that helps turn a game around for a Pirate Warrior if it goes uncontested for a few turns and gets buffed up. And we can kill it with a trade and target with the hero power. But Garrison Commander, this is even better. So, both of our minions are now safe. And he gives up. Wow. We just bullied a Pirate Warrior into submission. And that is proof that this deck works pretty well. Okay, let's head into our next game.
Versus Jane.
And this then has to be the ultimate test. We're going up against a mage on the wild mode ladder. Precisely what I wanted to avoid. I don't like mages. I don't like quest mages. I don't like secrets mages. I think there is some logic to keeping this entire hand. This deck doesn't have 1-drops.
My magic will tear you
Oh dear.
apart.
Greetings.
He's already taken a disliking to us.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
His magic is going to tear us apart.
I trust you will not waste my time.
Now I do love the Sylvanas emotes. I really, really do. I think they're quite well done. Now I think we have to admit that in these early turns, his hero power, it does 2 damage. It's gonna kill our early minions. It's gonna snipe them down. There's nothing we can do about that. Okay, so here he'll have to trade and ping. Maybe that stops him from developing anything. Pack Tactics, I think, such a brilliant secret at helping you maintain your board presence and then just keep pushing pressure. It's great. I love it. Pack Tactics again? Get another Garrison Commander?
Push the attack!
Or do we just hero power? Twice. I like this pushing damage to the face strategy.
Look how it burns!
That 3-4 is pretty scary. That's card draw. But if we just ignore it, I think we have to ignore it. We have to go face him. We're so close to killing him.
Push the attack!
Should I have held on to that weapon? Now he's going to spend his time hero powering, which is going to limit how much he can develop on the board. That's good for us. His hero power hits my minions, my hero power hits his face. Arcane Amplify, that's quite scary. Wow, okay, that's actually really scary. His hero power is now amplified. Still, his focus is on clearing the board, which is going to limit the amount of face damage he can do. Cat Trick, massive help here. Massive, massive help. 4 damage hero power punch. See, finding a quick shot would have been nice. Quick shot would have been lethal. So, at 3 health, he is to clear this board and do enough damage to me so that he then sets up for lethal the following turn, assuming I can't kill him on my next turn if I just have to hero power and play a minion. Put him down to 1. He needs to do enough damage on this turn to set me up for that lethal on his next turn. But with Cat Trick, yeah, it's game over. Ooh, but we got emoted. We got emoted with a hello. So what does that mean? Does that mean that that secret is Flame Ward or Ice Block? Well, let's find out. Oh! It's lethal. Okay, so Blutrane's Even Hunter. So the deck that we played in this video is on the right hand side, and as you saw, it can win games for sure. And since I recorded this footage, Blutrane has come out with another version of the deck, I think inspired by another deck that he saw. If you follow Blutrane on Twitter, you can follow his thinking and sort of the progress, the updates. I think the inspiration for this new deck on the left comes from somebody called Ashley V. Ashley VHS on Twitter. Otherwise known as the Banshee Queen of Wild Hearthstone. I think it's pretty awesome. But yes, Ashley V's deck was an inspiration for Blutrane to come up with this Egg Hunter deck. And, you know, it's somewhat similar to the deck on the right-hand side, but obviously the eggs and the feigned death become a key inclusion. So yes, eggs and the Even Hunter dynamic. Very, very interesting. So maybe that's a deck that I will try out in the next few weeks and see if it works out. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. And I will see you all again very soon, as always, for more Wild Mode fun.